Yo, what is going on YouTube? Team TB11 here, and today I am going to be bringing you guys our pure canine deck profile. I'm really excited about this deck. I think it's really cool now that we have Onori, the one card combo of the deck. I think it has a lot of potential. Pairing it with just all the cards that just randomly support this deck for no reason, it becomes very strong, and I think it's really sick. So let's just hop straight into it. So starting with the main deck, of course, we have our canine monsters. Now, of course, you've got the new monster, Onori. This card is literally Ice Ryziel for the deck. It is just on summon, or is it on summon? Or is it in the main phase? You can summon this card if your opponent has 2 or more monsters without tributing. Once per turn, if this card is normal summon, yeah. So on summon, it is a special summon one canine monster from your deck. It is absolutely sick and very good, honestly, and it supports Crystron a lot as well. So Crystron is definitely really good with this deck, so I'll probably be doing a video about Crystron with it as well. Of course, now that we have the ban list, Crystron's not as reliable since inclusion was, you know, one of the best cards, but it's all right. Next up, you got your 3 Izuna. This card is still really good. It's a hand trap along with your engine. Really, you just play with it either way. If your opponent hand traps you, you just do this. Otherwise, you just use Jokel to summon it and then dump your Lupus. So either way, it's just a good card in the deck. Then you have your 3 Jokel. This is probably the second best card in this deck. Just because like Jokel and any canine is card combo, and you play so many starters in this deck that just get you a canine monster. It's just really good. And then just follow that up. You play 2 Lantern. Lantern is better in this deck, but it's not great. Of course, there are worlds where you play 3, but you'd have to like change up your non-engine lineup. I've tested it, and I just think that this is the best lineup for it. And then you just play 1 Lupus. I wouldn't really change this at all. I think this is the best monster lineup for the deck. You never want to play more than 1 Lupus. It's just not an amazing card overall in any canine variant deck. It's just not. Now for the spells for the engine. You play 3 Case of Canine. This is really broken. It is easily the best spell of the deck. It is literally Onori. Or hell, if you want it to be an extender, it can be Jokel. It is anything you want and more, because it can also throw you down your quick play spell, which is really good. Then you play 3 Chaotic Element. This is just essentially 3 more Jokel, because Onori and Jokel are the ones I want to open most. And then it's just 1 X-Force release. I thought about it at 2, but I realized now you can just like reset it. So if it gets banished, it gets banished. It's really whatever. So those are the canine spells. And then for our Tachyon package, we do play like the 7th cards. So a lot of my cards for this deck list got lost in the mail. I was waiting for them, and that's why I was so like inconsistent with the uploads. And I just found out they got lost in the mail, so I'm like, all right, screw it. I'm just gonna upload this now. So 3/7 Tachyon. This is Tachyon. When I get my actual Tachyons, I'll probably like do an updated list or like do a dual video, and then just 2 7th Ascension, just because like 7th Ascension's just essentially 5 Tachyon, and these cards are essentially just 5 more Onari. Really, Onari, you just want all access to it. So that will do it for your spells and monsters. Now moving on to your non-engine, you play 3 Fualos, 3 Ash, 2 Bell. That's really it for the monster lineup. A lot of the non-engine are spells, just because like a lot of the spells play well with it, especially our Forbidden Droplet. This card is actually really good in this, because once you've used your Xyz monster's effects, like going first, then it's just very good. And then usually you have some dead cards in your hand you can just droplet them away for. So droplet is usually very good. There's sometimes where I'll opt not to use Droplet just because I think I have better options. But Droplet is very good. Then just Prosperity Talents. Sorry, I hit the camera there. Prosperity for consistency and Talents for consistency, ripping, or just taking control of its talents. We all know what it does. It's broken. There's a reason it's at 1. And then 3 Imperm. That's going to do it for our main deck entirely. I think this main deck is very optimal. I don't think there's too much I would change except maybe the Bell for Nib. But at the same time, at that point, I would opt also to play Ogre, maybe even Perulia. I was maining Perulia, but I didn't think I needed it after I remembered Chaotic Elements was a card. So that will do it for the main deck. Going on to the extra deck, which will have also more cards that I am missing, by the way, but again, it's fine. So we play 2 Werewolf. In this deck, you just play 2 of it because a lot of the time you're resetting your X-Force release for more interruption. 2 Werewolf's not bad in this. I think it's fine. 2 Ripper. Ripper is Ripper. Nib Negate. Search for follow-up. Search for a starter. An extender. It's really anything you want. It's really good. And then just 1 Jax, the new monster. It is a pop-on summon. It's actually a line with Jax. What you do is when it's you summon it after you've done like say you don't have access to going Ripper to set your X-Force release. You'd go summon Jax, Jax effect, pop your Case for K9, Case for K9 effect. It'll set you your X-Force release, which is really strong. And then you still have a pop on your Jax. So it just lets you get to your X-Force release better. So that's it for your K9 monsters. Next, these are just like your generic Xyz monsters. Zeus, this is an Xyz deck. Why wouldn't you play Zeus? And Typhon, both really good cards. This comes up if, like, say, for example, you're going second and you just only have a Jokul. You just really go Jokul, search for Case of K9. What's it called? Yeah, search Case K9, activate it, search, follow up, and then just go into this. It's really all you can do in that situation, but because of how many, like, consistency cards I've thrown in, shouldn't happen. But, like, once in a blue moon when it does, that's basically what you have to do. And if you're going first when that happens, well, you're just having to pass on that, which is unfortunate. But like I said, it shouldn't happen, but, like, it definitely is a possibility, but it is a small one, so you should be okay. 1 Vion, 1 Valon, 1 Princess. This card is also really good for just, like, getting yourself some grave stuff. So these, I definitely could opt to cut this just because it comes up once in a blue moon. Well, maybe a little more than that, but still. This card, I end with it all the time just because, like, I'm usually ending up with a Ripper in the graveyard during my interruption phases, and that's just gonna get attached, so it's just good. And then Valon is a back row removal and a book, which is also really good because sometimes you just don't want them to get that in their graveyard. And it being booked, not only zone blocking, is just really good. But when I'm playing against, like, a fusion deck where this doesn't matter, Valon's always better. Or not Valon, Vyman, or however you pronounce this little shit. Now you play your Nash package, you play Umbral Horror and Masquerade, and then this is one of the cards I was just couldn't find. Nash Knight and CXZ's Nash. So it's just a Nash package, nothing special. Just Umbral Horror is just really good. Pay 4,000, dump a card, or not dump a card, discard a card, and negate. Crazy, just crazy. And in this Xyz deck, it's just really good. And then you play CXZ's number 106 Red Hand. It's just a dead card. You literally just use it so you can search Onari with 7 Tachyon. It's literally just get Onari. And then you just play 1 Link monster, SP Little Knight. Sometimes you want your monsters in the graveyard instead of on your Xyz monsters in case you have a Lantern. So this card is just good. Got me a Starlight from the tins. It's very nice. I'm very happy I pulled that. But that is going to be it for this canine deck profile. I really like this deck, and I think it's going to be very fun. I don't think it's quite up there with Yummy yet, but I think with just a little bit more testing and maybe like Kashtira, who knows, maybe a Kashtira engine, and this is what it needs. It could be very good, and I could see it definitely doing decent. That's going to be it for today. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you guys later. Peace out, brothers.